Let's talk about the difference between concentration and meditation. To keep everything as simple as possible, let's define concentration as the binding of the mind in one place. And by the way, a place can be an object or an idea as well. When we practice concentration, we begin to train the mind, and this is actually the beginning of meditation. Although concentration and meditation are two different things, as you will see in the next lectures of the course, they are actually inseparable. I think the best would be to work together on an example that will demonstrate the way our mind and concentration work together. Just keep in mind that at this point, focusing our attention on an abstract object or visualizing an object of any kind are not easy tasks. So in the next minute or so, instead of focusing on an abstract object, let's just gaze at the flame of the candle in front of you. Try and focus without blinking, if you can. Just don't gaze for the purpose of gazing. If you do that, your eyes will get tired very quickly. This is not our intention here. The flame moves from side to side. Sometimes it's stable, sometimes it's not. Just keep gazing. Feel free to rewind the video and turn the audio off. I promise you that after just a little bit of practice, you will forget about gazing, but you'll still be gazing without blinking. It's funny how our mind works. You start focusing on something, you think it's easy, but then your mind goes somewhere else. Your mind starts saying things like, "Oh, that flame reminds me of the bonfire where I met Casey." Then you are not focused on the flame. And then again you are. And then you start to remember the fun you had, what a day it was, man, and so on and so forth. So you're not exactly the owl you thought you were, huh? Don't worry. Neither am I. People might be more or less smart, but when it comes to concentration, we are all the same. We all need practice. Don't forget, this is merely the beginning of concentration practice. Never give up. Never. Don't think that meditation requires skills that you don't have. Who knows how many times you tried and failed before you were finally able to pass your driving test after impressing the tester with your parallel parking skills, right? Trust me when I say that we develop our meditation skills just the same way as we learn to drive. To summarize, in the beginning, the mind doesn't listen to you. It goes somewhere and you bring it back. It goes elsewhere and you finally have it focused again. This is just like taming a wild horse. But once your mind is trained, it'll finally follow your lead. This practice is called concentration. When the mind follows your lead, it is already meditation.